And from the top of Twig's Restaurant in beautiful downtown Tunkhannock, welcome to Twig's Cafe Radio. This is Sanity Check. I think one of the main reasons that you see a Trump presidency is the American people have lost faith that they were being told the truth, whether it's by their own government or by the media.
You get tired of an agenda from national news markets, and it's pretty obvious. You know, people down here don't like it.
Linda Shapley has worked at the Denver Post in Colorado for over 2 decades. Her paper is read widely by both liberal and conservative readers in a state that is known for being politically mixed.
Actually, every campaign, it bubbles up where one side will say, you're treating the other side better than you're treating my side. Then we also will get complaints from the other side.
Traditional news outlets find themselves in increasing competition with more partisan ones, like Fox News or MSNBC, and even new online sources like Breitbart and the Drudge Report that tend to sensationalize stories. These partisan outlets make it easy for anyone to find a story that fits what they already believe.
I keep looking around until I find something that, and naturally, obviously, the stuff that I find, I'm going to agree more with maybe something that I hear that I like. It's got the same opinion as mine, but I don't necessarily believe it.
Kind of hit the nail on the head because you said you look for information and something that you like or that you agree with.
Well,
and I think you're not the only one.
Even as an outspoken liberal in one of the nation's most conservative states, Karen Gann of Huntsville, Alabama, finds herself surrounded primarily by other liberal viewpoints.
I don't want to live in a bubble, and I feel like I've really been living in a bubble for the past 8 years because it's been comfortable, right? So I would really like to learn how people who are more conservative, how they're thinking and where their brains are with all of this. Because my knee-jerk reaction is, this is crazy, but there's got to be some underlying idea there, that maybe there's some common ground. I don't know.
President Trump regularly slams media outlets on his Twitter feed, labeling them fake news. But the line between political slant and outright lies is a blurry one.
There's no doubt that there's more fake news, but I mean, obviously, one of the reasons why that's allowed to flourish is because of the, in some cases, a lack of media literacy, where people don't understand, oh, well, I read this on Facebook, and it's like, well, who reported it on Facebook? You've got somebody who's deliberately intending to mislead the public about a political thing. It's a different thing entirely when unwelcome news becomes fake news or becomes labeled fake news.
It's not that I mistrust these sources, but I'm more skeptical of what I read and what I see. And I probably require more sources of information that triangulate on an issue. And am more likely to formulate my own opinion now rather than to just take things at face value.
Journalists are still fighting to maintain readers' trust and provide balanced reporting.
We don't sit in meetings and decide, oh, well, this is really going to be embarrassing for the president, so this is what we're going to put on page 1. We decide that this is a page 1 story because of the fact that it's an important issue that everybody wants to know more about.
I really feel nothing is going to change, even with Trump, unless we have a true free and independent press and free and equal elections.
The birth of fake news and increasingly partisan reporting have eroded some of the trust that Americans used to have in journalism. These changes have also served as a wake-up call for many news outlets that they need to adapt to effectively reach the people that they serve.
You can give us a call at 570-836-2921.